About 15 kilometers east of Kampala city lies the Namugongo Martyrs Shrine, where more than 20 Catholic and Anglican martyrs were burnt alive on the orders of Kabaka Mwanga in June 1886. Consequently, every year on June 3rd, Christians from East and Central Africa, indeed the world over, flock to Namugongo to celebrate the martyrs and renew their faith by paying pilgrimage to the martyrs. Later on, a church was constructed in the shape of a traditional Baganda hut in memory of the martyrs. It stands on 22 copper pillars representing the 22 Catholic martyrs. At the sides of the church is the grotto where Charles Luanga, the leader of the Catholics, was burnt on June 3, 1886. The Namugongo Shrine was also built in this shape in order to recognize the presence of Buganda Kingdom, which signifies the relationship between cultures.
The Baganda used to construct huts, but the major pillar for a hut was the one inside. Only that this one has the pillar supporting it from outside. But this one is also culture in a way, the way it was constructed. It is beginning the culture here.
Now, Uganda has been named on several occasions as one of the top tourist destinations in Africa. Now, the Catholic Church is also trying to improve on the Namugongo Martyrs Shrine as one of the top tourist destinations in Uganda. Below the shrine is the man-made lake that is also known as the Martyrs Lake, that Christians often drink from it and at times even bathe with the water. All the flora and fauna in this place is adored. Plans are underway to make it one of the top tourist destinations in Uganda. Father Emmanuel Chimbowa, the parish priest, here explains the proposed plan.
And certainly in our vision, our mission is to make a Namugongo spiritual center of first class. When you talk of Namugongo and you talk of tourism, then you have to separate or to dissect the tourism. Because Namugongo is a tourist center, but in almost 3 categories. There are people who come here, there was one we call spiritual tourists, or those who come for pilgrimages.
As one walks through the shrine, there is visible activity indeed. Caretakers work around the clock to keep the place clean and safe from tourists. Amos Wekesa, who now sits on the board of Uganda Tourism, says that indeed the Martyrs Shrine is one of the places in Uganda that could attract many tourists.
Across the globe, you have about 2 billion Christians that could easily come to Uganda and spend money here. So if we get, say, 1 million American Christian tourists coming and spending, say, $2,000 each, we'll be talking about $2 billion that Namugongo alone will be able to bring to the city, Kampala. So I think it is important that we stop only looking at Namugongo in terms of the Christian emotions, but also look at another positive way that it can bring, one, jobs to Ugandans, but at the same time empower us financially as a nation.
According to Wekesa, enhancing Namugongo as a tourist site would mean a lot more to the economy.
If we adopted this thing and took it on as our own and sold it, like how Israel sells their story, and we had 1 million tourists every single month throughout the year in Uganda, we'd probably create at least 100,000 jobs, because according to UNWTO, 10 tourists create 1 permanent job.
Face tourism is one area which also earns us money, because at the moment we are expecting about 500,000 people in Namugongo, and somehow, somewhere, all these people are going to spend their bottom dollar to be there. Work with government so that we develop this area together. And I think in our next budget, we should be able to do more and be able to identify. We cannot do them all at the same time, but we are going to do one by one as and when resources come in.
For now, efforts are geared towards transforming Namugongo into a tourist site and advancing the tourism perspective other than just the spiritual part of it. Maurice Achol, NTV.